everyone. Tegan75 here in Eco with Gerald17.
Hey guys.
And we're not on our server, we're on SoftCore Gaming. And we
Yes.
kind of wanted to just kind of showcase this server a little bit to you guys.
Right.
Um,
But
like
mainly
we,
talk about some of the big advantages to a multiplayer server that
yes,
we're just never able to really show you on our series.
we cannot experience the fullness of Eco on single player. Single player is great to learn the game, but really if you want to experience, what Eco really shine where it really shines or can shine,
Mm-hmm.
it's in multiplayer. So anyways, this is our spawn where you
Mm-hmm.
you would spawn in, and then we've got the rules here.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, there's no groups or sharing of resources. Groups are a big no-no, unless, of course, you're married, like Gerald and I, or really best friends. You could register, but there are restrictions for that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's
Yep.
a few other things, standard, be respectful, powerful skill combos are banned. We're going to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Realistic building, and stuff like that. Over here is the backbone. I wish I could take some of these markers off the screen, but let's see if I can just get rid of the user interface for a minute. So once you take one of these skills, you're locked into a group, and it is a law, so you're restricted. This is the only group right here that anyone can take from, regardless of what group you've
Yep.
attached yourself to. This is probably going to change our next cycle, but for right now, I'm not going to get into that because we found some little flaws here and there, but for the most part, this has worked out really good.
Yes.
So the basic is you cannot, all these things in here do not directly feed into another skill within your group. Other than gathering and farming, but they kind of go hand in hand, and I don't think you
Yeah.
should really separate those.
Yeah. That can be a discussion for another time. But
Yeah,
yeah, we've looked
but
at it and there's reasons.
there's a few other things, like there's a couple of things in campfire cooking that I use in advanced cooking. Whoop-de-doo. There's a few things in a baking that feeds into advanced baking. So it's not perfect, but
Right.
for the most part, cooking is not really a huge moneymaker anyways in Eco, so that's really not game breaking.
Yeah.
The biggest game breaking ones have been split. The building materials and the tech line. So yeah, you don't need to see that. Anyways, so that is the backbone of this and why this server has gone on for so
Yeah.
long. We are on day 61, I think, of a 90-day cycle.
Yes.
So we do have a meteor. I don't know if we can see it right now, but we got about 30.
Yep.
A little less than 30 days now. So,
Yes.
anyways, we kind of wanted to show you some things that spawn. These are rental houses, by the way. I made these for new players.
Yep.
This was our old capital. Something that was just plopped down to start the server. Thank you, SoftCore Gaming. I swear he is so reckless. Hey, he's being a troll. Anyways, you want to hop in?
I will.
The admin of the server. Nice. Okay, so anyways, so we're gonna go through the tunnel that I have laboriously built. So the reason I built this tunnel is because it's like to go up.
Beautiful.
These are hills. These were hills, and this was a river over here. So I held back the river with glass, and now we could.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Now this is the beautiful thing, and as you continue on here, Tegan, the
Yeah, I'm gonna park over here.
one of the beautiful things about this 90 days, because people might ask, it's like, why do 90 and have a meteor and all
Right.
the other stuff in there? It keeps you on track, but it makes you want to build this stuff,
Yeah.
and it makes you want to care quite a bit of it, because it's like, I don't know if you're doing like, if you're doing the meteorite and you only have 30 days to do it. Yeah, you've gotten the thing done, and
Mhm.
but if you miss it, or if something happens, we don't know what happens with the meteorite in there. You care about this. You care
Yeah.
about this on a 90-day server much more than you do for 30. Who cares about 30? Oh, you missed it. Oh, well, that's a shame that you
Yeah.
did, but who cares? You've built all
Most
this stuff.
right. Most of the people who on 30-day servers, your towns look like this. This is Old Town. Okay,
If
and you
that.
can
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like, okay, so we say we still have a hewn, but some of these people, oh, we're cannibalizing that
Yeah.
already. Looks like
Hmm.
that's getting ready to be auctioned off. By the
Yeah.
way, these builds are being auctioned off because they've
Yes.
been gone for a long time. Like this guy, 45 days, if not
Hmm.
50.
Yeah.
So he's still in a hewn.
Hmm.
Maybe a little bit of brick back there, but this is basically all you would see.
Yeah. Yeah.
This over here, this is still mortared stone, and I've taken down this build too, but it wasn't anything to write home about. It was just
Mhm.
ugly,
Yeah.
a mess. This one's a little bit better, but you can still see the stockpiles, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
There is. This is
this
a
will get
great.
auctioned off.
Yeah. This is
This
absolutely.
guy
Yeah.
did a fabulous job. I
Yeah.
know when we
It did.
auction this off, people are going to want this build.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
But yeah.
This shows, and I never understood this until this game into there. This shows you, if you come from a town where it's kind of like, hey, I remember where this mall used to be, and and there's like nobody in here, and why
Yeah.
does this happen? But there's a couple things on there. This is the exact reason why. And I never knew it
Yeah.
until this one, where it's kind of like everyone was building into here,
Yeah.
everyone was close to each other, and then you're like, oh,
Well,
to expand out.
businesses the because people left,
Yeah.
but it was because people left too. People left,
Yeah.
businesses closed. This
Yes.
is what happens to small towns a lot of times.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and now we've got a lot of these businesses that we haven't taken over again.
Hmm.
We've left them here for decently long time.
Yeah.
And so now we're trying to free up the land. But yeah, you're boxed in
Yeah,
here.
but it's just one of these things where it's kind of like, yeah, you're boxed in. If you want to open up a new shop that's bigger and better than the other stuff in there, well then
You don't have
you
any room.
yeah, you don't have the room. I mean, look at Tegan did a great job with these tunnels in there, but if you go through the tunnel, you can see some abnormalities that
Yeah.
bug the heck out of her, and she can't do anything with it because this is the room that she has,
Yeah.
and it's
Oh
just
yeah, I was able because we're taking over these properties finally. I'm able to widen
right.
the ramps. This one over here I haven't done, and to get a car up here, you take some skill.
Yeah. Exactly. And so
So
there's
I'll be
so
able
to
to
see what
widen it
some of the
now. It
stuff
looks
is,
like.
let's continue the tour around here, and
Oh
we'll
yeah.
deal
Well,
with that.
we can go show what is still around up here.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
The businesses that are still open up
Mhm.
here, and we're hoping that this area will get revitalized.
Mhm.
That tower,
Mhm.
that River End Tower, that's still in business right there.
Yeah.
This is my stuff over here. I've got my kitchen. You can
Mhm.
tell because it's made out of
Yeah.
ashlar. So this is
Yeah.
my kitchen, and then this is my bistro. This is my first restaurant.
Yes. We used to be
So
this over here, Tegan's Kitchen, actually used to be the place that
yours,
my
yeah,
business, yeah. Because you always have to have a main business in town. It's always
yeah,
the cool things onto there. It's like you cannot have something where your businesses are always located wherever you're at. Nobody wants to go
right.
to 15 places in there. Most people,
A town is a nice one place, one stop shop.
yeah, yeah,
So luckily we're getting rid of this hewn floating house. This is being auctioned off. I don't know who won this yet.
yeah,
But yeah, these businesses are still around. This is
Mhm.
these two guys, I think they're friends. But yeah, this carpenter
Mhm.
and this is a hunter oil guy. So yeah,
Mhm.
these guys are still invested. So this small little area right here of
Yeah.
us, this little cluster, we're
Yeah.
still in business here. We're
Yeah.
hoping that freeing up some of this land will get more businesses in this town too.
Yeah, but for the most part, a lot of times, and as we continue on to there, probably most of the businesses, my guess, will still be in the new town, and that's
Shops
just
can though, but no factories can be in the capital because we want a no pollution zone.
right, just for
So
selling and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
just for
yeah,
selling. So this
yeah,
area you could still use as a factory once we free up the land.
yeah.
This is the second thing that I think has kept this server going. This
Mm,
is the depot. Okay, all of this, and I'm going to be expanding this too, since I
mm.
think I won prime minister election again, by the way. Thank goodness, because not. Oh, I love him, but oh, he's so funny. Anyway, so this
Oh, good smack talk on our video. That's just great.
this is where um this is kind of another part of our server that really keeps things going. The
Mm,
government buys materials for builders. If you like to build, this server's for you because we pay you to
mm,
build and we give you free materials,
yeah.
because the government buys it. This is the road one. So whoever makes roads cannot
Mm,
directly sell here, but they can
mm,
have somebody transport it here to make extra money.
yeah.
So somebody makes the roads, they get paid
Mm,
for that. Then somebody transports it
mm,
over here and gets paid to do that. And then a highway worker with the title picks up the
mm.
free materials and starts making these wonderful. Okay, I thought somebody was going to run over me again.
No.
Um, to make these nice highways, and you get paid to do it.
Yes, it could, because the question might be a lot of times when you're under there, that it actually always the question when you're
Mm-hmm.
on a 60-day or 90-day, you pop in and you're like, oh hey,
What's there to do?
what's there to do? And instead of
Yeah,
trying to figure out what profession in like a day to figure out, especially when you have those groups and no time to
right.
think about it, but you still need the money,
Yeah.
these are great. It's like, hey, you don't need to do a profession. Why
No,
don't you just
just
move stuff in there?
move goods around, transport,
Yeah.
because we actually give you a free steam truck when you
Yes.
join, and some
Yes.
coal so that you're not
Yeah.
stuck at the spawn with a steam
Yeah.
truck and you can't
Well,
move.
yeah, right now for steam trucks were not available day one of
No,
this
but
server,
right
but
now,
yeah,
I you
yeah,
know you definitely can do it. So there's
yeah,
not just the highway stuff. There's
mm,
also all the building mats all
yeah,
through here, so that you can build buildings too. And maybe we'll get around to that. We got a little bit of time.
yeah,
This is another part of Old Town that's still kind of alive.
yeah,
So you can see that people like this guy, he's upgraded and stuff like that.
mm,
But now I want to say that these guys over here on the left, they stuck with us for about 30, 40 days. And
yeah,
that's pretty good. That's a win.
mm,
I know they moved on. We're hoping they would come back, but we
right,
we haven't auctioned off their stuff yet.
yeah,
Hoping that they would come back. But we'll see.
yeah,
All right, so this is the main intersection where we've got the road to go to Newtown. Is
mm,
that where we're going?
yeah. We're gonna go to
Okay.
Newtown. This is important once again. At the intersection, w- this one on here, you can see a lot of shops
Yeah.
going on to there. This was like the next graduation a lot of times of stuff because,
Yeah, this
and
was the next part that grew up.
yeah, because it was, once again, this is where everyone went to, and that's where you
Right.
started going to. Even over here on the left, this is fairly newer, I want to say, but it was still a
It's
place where
it
you can
was a
get a lot of your,
transition between
yeah,
the old town and here. So there was room here, yeah, to build.
yeah.
And then hey knock. And then here we go. People started moving out this way. Here's
Yeah.
another big intersection.
Hmm.
We got some people who live down that road too. But
Yeah.
yeah, and we got somebody making games over here for the community. We haven't yet played with him because I don't think he's done yet, but I
Yeah.
look forward to that, especially like a demolition derby
Hmm.
thing that he's gonna build.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, and so this intersection is not really an intersection. It's going to be. All
Mm,
right, so we've got our bank here. A great builder. I mean, awesome
yeah.
builder who built this.
Hmm.
He's gotten really busy lately, so
Yeah.
but this is a great example. All these mats, he just had to come up with the design.
Hmm.
All these mats were given to him free, and he also got paid to place them here
Yep.
in this zone, and he
Hmm.
got paid. So he had creative juices that were you put to use.
Yep. Yep. It's
And
great,
then,
especially like you say, if you don't really want to build. I'm like, man, I do like to do stuff into there, but I don't want to build. And it's just kind of like you
well,
can build, you can have something in there where someone else
yeah,
can
somebody
you.
else can build for you.
Yeah, yeah. You buy the mats and they can build for you, and it's
So
nice. Yeah.
I'll show you what I did. Like this one friend of ours who we've played on other servers with,
Hmm.
he doesn't like to build. Okay,
Yeah.
so he gave the mats to me,
Hmm.
and I built. It's kind of getting. Oh, hey Tasha. I kind
Yeah.
of built this thing for him,
Yeah.
and so I just
Hmm.
he's got a little display room in here. He's got his workshops in here. So yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully
Once
he'll come
again,
back.
yeah. Once again,
Busy.
90-day server.
Yeah.
And this is the benefits of it. We still have that asteroid. There's still something to work forward to, but
Yeah.
you still feel like you still have plenty of time to do these buildings and stuff like that, and do
Plenty of
that.
time. Oh, and we are casual friendly too. You want to hop in?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yep.
like, cause Sassy, he's gotten really busy with work, so he hasn't
Yeah.
been on much. But
Yeah.
we put him on vacation status, and when he comes back, he'll
Hmm.
do it. Over here, Urban,
Hmm.
she was she was new to eco completely. We're
Yeah.
also very, very, very much new beginner friendly.
Hmm.
And she's built this whole business up without even knowing eco at all. We
Hmm.
help. We like to help.
Yeah. Once again, this is with the different skills that are into there. It gives you the ability to do that because
Yeah,
you're not having a person who gets into food and now can do all the food, or
right,
gets into to smelting and now is doing all the iron and all the other stuff. They're not capable of it. They make you need other people, so you're not
right.
going to be able to walk away from everything. You will buy, and most of the times you buy the stuff.
Yep.
Tegan and I are right next to each other, and she's always
Again,
had to buy. Yeah,
I've always
and
had a buy.
yeah,
Yeah,
the buy the stuff. Now it's nice that she gets to for the most part, there's the food's right there next to her, so that's an advantage, of like
it is
being
an
together for that.
advantage, but I also, because I use so
Yeah,
much food,
yeah.
I
Go to other
I
farmers.
had to
Yeah,
go to other farmers.
yeah.
Oh, so this is Gerald's new store. We still have to do some decoration inside,
Right.
but this is the capital where you can't pollute.
Hmm. Yeah.
Over there is the university.
Hmm.
Nobody's really gone to but this is where you can get all your skill scrolls.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's how you get your
so
skills
yeah,
in
I built this too for
there.
Gerald,
Hmm.
you know,
Yep. Yep.
and so
Hmm.
this is something he would never do on another server. We actually didn't know
Hmm.
how long this server. We were skeptics. Let
Yeah.
me tell you, we were skeptics. I didn't think I was gonna build with Ashlar at all. I was a
Yeah.
skeptic.
Oh,
But
this is
here,
beautiful.
this
Yeah.
is my new restaurant.
Yeah.
I
This is
love it.
beautiful.
I still have to put lighting in here, but this city's not completely lit up yet. So,
Mm.
but yeah,
Yeah.
and then we have somebody who actually makes these paintings and sells
Hmm.
them.
Yeah.
So he
This
takes
is
the time to
custom.
design. They're custom. I love it.
Custom. Yeah, Doogie did great for some of the
Yeah,
stuff in there. I mean, you wouldn't think you'd be able to make anything with that, and they really do look good. I mean,
they
I even
they
like
look
the one
great.
I like the one that's in mine.
Oh yeah,
Like so
yours too.
I'm not big into decorating into there, but I do love how mine looks onto there. So yeah,
Yeah.
there's lots of great
And then
stuff with it.
somebody is building a real estate building over here. And then I know there's another capital. I don't know if it's rendered. It could render in. There we go. It's
Mm.
rendering in now. The same
Mm,
guy who built the bank also built the Capitol here.
mm,
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. We're clearing
mm,
this land to make room for more
mm.
builds in this area. So, but yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of stuff, lot of stuff.
yeah, and
Um,
I
yeah,
yeah, there's so I mean, like I say, it is great for there, and like I say, it was once again, you can get on even on this day,
yeah, day
the
61.
day 60, yeah,
We
61.
just had a new join right now.
Yeah, yeah, and
So,
you can also, I mean, like one of it'd be like, oh, what's one of the big needs onto there? I mean, I'm sure they're all taken up. You hear that all the time on servers.
yeah,
Logging.
logging.
Logging we need. Why? Because now we're utilizing charcoal. Now I'm a person that sits there and makes the charcoal, but it
Hmm.
takes a lot of effort. And especially, but also the idea that my main is not that.
Right.
So I do it to help out to make a little bit of money, but for the most part, there's a lot of times I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I picked up brick. I picked up another one for making bricks. This one's for logging. I'm doing compost for some of the stuff, but there's when I'm doing one of them, I don't necessarily have the time to do the other stuff. So yeah,
Yeah, so
it's,
yeah, I'm just kind of showing you around of all the
mm,
people who are active. These
yeah,
people are still active. They didn't just build these buildings and leave. These
yeah.
people are still active on the server, so
Yeah, but look how gigantic the actual towns are onto
I
there.
know.
Like I said, you don't get this any other game into there, including Minecraft for the
Yeah,
for the same reasons. Uh, Once again, because of not the flying. Against flying on any type of server for this exact reason.
I
You don't get
know.
this type of stuff. You just don't get
You
this
don't.
type of stuff anywhere onto there. You'd be flying and be missing. The roads wouldn't be a thing because nobody would care about roads into there. It's just you get this experience just like you kind of want from Minecraft, but then when like I say, unless you're doing vanilla, it's just not happening. Oh, somebody's truck is going.
Oh,
Okay.
these trucks wig out. It looks like he's
Yeah,
building
yeah,
a parking lot over there for the under the bridge power
yeah,
station, water pump
yeah,
station. Sorry. Yeah,
yeah.
because
There
this is
is.
the town that we're doing first,
Yeah,
powering first with, and it's
yeah,
charcoal. And so there's a huge demand for charcoal to keep the lights and the power going. So
yeah. Which is pretty cool. I mean, we haven't even gotten to all the stuff. There's city dumps.
no, yeah, we haven't gone
There's
everywhere, and we're at the
there's
end of this episode.
Yeah, there's so much. But we wanted to, I think we'll do another one for there, but we wanted to at least showcase some of the stuff in there and kind of show you what some of the advantages of being, of doing things the way that we're doing it on this
Hmm.
server and what's keeping people on there and making this thing as beautiful and big as it is. I think everyone's going to be sad
When it
when
goes,
it goes. They'll be excited to
yeah,
start up a new one onto there, but you
I
know,
know it'll be
just
sad
yeah.
when
So
it
yeah.
goes, but yeah. So this is it. This is our
Yeah.
town, and of course we are still expanding.
Mhm.
I mean, and then, as we end this episode, we're going to show you the crazy road that Cheryl and I built because when we
Yeah.
first started, we were supposed to spawn over here, but we didn't.
Yeah. Well, which
So
was
we
fine
didn't know.
because I was doing farms and stuff like
Yeah,
that,
and we
so I
found a
couldn't
good
be near
farm
everybody.
area. So,
Yeah.
so yeah. All right,
Uh,
guys, if you like this episode, hit the like button below. If you want to see more from us, hit the subscribe button as well. The link to my Twitter is down below in the description. And if you want to play with us on this server, look up SoftCore Gaming. You can browse for servers, or it usually is top in the list for servers that are established.
yep.
My castle on the
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
that's my build. I didn't start this castle,
Mm,
but I got it through an auction. So,
yeah.
yeah, yes, we started way back over here. But yeah, so join us. Join us if if you like eco or like what it, all about. So And we will want to thank you for subscribing and clicking that bell. And oh, let us know if you want to see more of this server too. We can showcase a
Yes.
whole lot more.
Yes, yes.
And yeah,
Got much more to talk about too.
right,
In general.
right. So yeah, thank you for subscribing and clicking that bell, and we will see you guys next time in Eco.
Bye guys.
Bye.